Hello, everybody. My name is Shenpai, um, and I'm going to be holding a PowerPoint presentation for you guys today. The date is the 14th of February, 2023. Yes, let me just quickly open up the projection so you guys can so we can get started. I'm excited. I worked really hard on this. Okay, so today I present to you characters in media I thirst for. And there's a few criteria. Let me just there's a thirst criteria and how they make the list. There's a few examples, like Meteor from Final Fantasy XIV, and more like a not so one that doesn't make the list. Spamton from Deltarune. That's somebody that doesn't really make the thirst list just there. But we have different ones for men and women. So this one, I lost the mouse. This one is for men. This one is for men. Hold on, I'm very nervous. So, for men, they have to be absolutely pathetic. Like, ultimately pathetic. Armor adds points. They have to have no brain. Their head has to be empty. They have to be peggable. That's just a criteria that goes into my list. They have to be cute. They have to have a good voice. That counts. They have to fit the baby girl criteria too. They need to be chewable. PowerPoint presentation isn't really working right now. Give me a second. They have to be blendable. They can also be Wolfman. Yeah. And or Eldritch. Yeah. And that is all of the criteria for the guys. And now come the women. A good example is Bayonetta. And a not so very good example for women is the Witch of Hemwick. Specifically, the Witch of Hemwick. Because for the women, the criteria, they are, pretty. They have to be pretty. They have to be strong, They should be 100% able to crush me. I'm just saying. They should be able to put me in a blender. A little reverse here. I love a woman that will absolutely just kill me. And yeah, women are just really, really great. I think they're like the best ever. And there's not a lot of women that like don't fall under this category. It's like you have to be like really, really specific. But yeah, that's the criteria. So yeah, we can start off with our very first character. Hold on, let me put this away. There we go. I've made actual cards, by the way. The very first one actually does not fall into either of the men or women categories. We have Bloodhound from Apex Legends. Yeah, Bloodhound from Apex Legends. Why Bloodhound? Why Bloodhound? Okay, so first of all, Bloodhound is just incredibly sexy. Just the seeping sex. Mysterious. They're mysterious. They could literally kill me if they wanted to. They're a they-them-me. And honestly, I'm forgetting to talk about that. They love birds. They love birds. It's very, is up my alley. This goes specifically to Fuse. Fuck you. They have a very hot accent. And yeah, if you don't like Bloodhound, I think you just might be transphobic. I think. Yeah. So yeah, that's the very first one. That's Bloodhound. Next up. Yeah, let's ignore that. Next up. I don't think I need to talk about this one. Gabriel Ultrakill. Why Gabriel Ultrakill of a lot of characters? First of all, you know, he's pathetic. That just comes with the territory. He's voiced by Gianni Ottagrano. Why is my PowerPoint... Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. He's probably into degradation. He's an ultimate robo-fucker and a little bit fruity. Also, you can bully him pretty easily. That makes him very fuckable. And I think he will be the one crying the Lord's name when I'm done with him. And that's kind of why I like Gabriel Ultrakill specifically. Okay, that's the second character done. So next up, we have Kiryu, Majima, and Nishiki. I'm very sorry. I've got myself together. Why Kiryu, Majima, and Nishiki? So they're pretty cool. They're pretty stupid. They're very strong. One of them might be dead, but you know, it doesn't matter. I would still smash him. I would let them carry my groceries. Kiryu has a very nice ass. And I can take them. I think. All right. Next up on the list, we have the entire cast of Hades. The entire cast of Hades. And here's my reasoning. Why all of Hades? They're all hot. Yeah, okay. All right, let's move on. That's that slide done. Next up, we have Deaf and Blind. Why them? All right, here's my first reasoning. Bark, bark, grr, bark, bark, grr. My second reasoning. Woof, 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 woof. Anyways, they are very sexy. They're very cool. They made me realize that maybe being a furry isn't that bad. Nor is dying. You know, you can. Death is just a concept. I mean, it's completely fine. No, being a furry isn't bad. Neither is dying. Yeah, with these two, you can totally do that. Plus, yeah, again, like I said earlier, they are very cool. They might be wolves, but I think I will be the one barking. If that's what they want, I will do it. And yeah, they also have great voices. All right, next up. Just waiting for the slide. You know. So we have Henri, Ornstein, Artorias, Solaire, the Hunter, Maria, and Sir Wilhelm. This is what I would like to call the armor fucker section. But let me explain to you exactly why I thirst for these characters. Why Solaire? If you don't want to smash Solaire, you know, there's just something wrong with you, I think. Because, you know, he will treat you right your entire life. He loves you. You should praise the sun, I think. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Next up, we have Artorias. He's cool. He has the entire goop thing, you know, the entire berserk aesthetic. Plus, he has a dog. And I like men who like dogs. I'm just saying. And then we have Ornstein. He's a lion knight. That's pretty cool. He also kills dragons, and here's what I would let him do to me. Okay. And yeah, that's why I think you should. I want to smash these two, specifically. Then next up, hold on. Okay, this is still the same. Okay, sorry. We have I seem to have messed up the slides. Okay. Anyways, male Henri, female Henri. You can literally marry both if you want to. I mean, that's just a bisexual dream. And I quite literally will say that you should look up male Henri's death noises. They sound like they are moaning into your ear. And that could get you going for, I think, the next 3 weeks. Yeah. And then Sir Wilhelm. Even though he's in the game for like a total of like 3 seconds, have you heard his voice? Have you heard his voice? I'm just saying. You should go look it up. I'll be here. I'll wait. I'll look through these. I'll just. Are you looking? I'm waiting. Okay, I think I've waited enough. Okay. You think I didn't prepare? I actually did prepare for this. I actually have flashcards. Okay. All right. All right. Next up, we have the Hunter and Maria. Honestly, when it comes to those, I could fuck them both. No, they are in a relationship, and I understand that. I would do anything to be a fly on the wall when they fuck. If I'm not part of it, I'll gladly watch. I'm just saying. Okay. We're done here with this one. All right. I'm not ready for this next slide. But here we go. It'll just, I'm just prolonging. That's not what I meant, but I am just prolonging for the inevitable. Here we go. I will let this play out so you guys can have the reaction. These are my regrets. Yes. Hanzo Shimada and Diluc from Overwatch and Genshin Impact. Yeah. You're probably thinking, really, Shen? Genshin and Overwatch? Yes. Yes. Not my proudest smash. Not my proudest smash. Do I regret it? Maybe. Maybe I regret it a little bit. But yeah, let's get into why. Why? Okay, so you're probably thinking, okay, so explain Hanzo. He has a great design. He has a great design. His voice is attractive. I really do like tragic characters a lot. And he's, you know. He also has a big bow. So, come on, how can I not? You know my type. Anyways, and now comes the other one. Diluc. Why Diluc? His concept is also good. His concept is good. This is the only Genshin character I will gladly smash 5 times into the earth. Ponytail on guys is hot. Long hair on guys is hot. He's literally fire aspected. He's quite literally hot. I could break him. Even though people have told me I can't. I can. And I will. I'll prove to you. And it would be easy. It would be easy. Anyways. Let's move on from this section. Let's get away from this. We're now going over to My Little Meow Meow, also known as Victor Arcane. Why do I like Victor Arcane? Why do I like Victor Arcane? Javi, I'm going to kill you. He's cute. He's very cute. His voice is nice. His accent is really hot. I I really, really like tired men. I don't exactly love it when they're dying, but like, I would be there until his dying breath. And honestly, that would make a really tragic story between me and him. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, and I could probably fix him. I could fix him, I think. Maybe. I could fix him. Okay, that's it with Victor. Okay. Next up. Wow, it's Chen and Talon. Yeah. Nobody would expect this. These were both my mains in League of Legends. So why Shen? Where do you think my name came from? Where are the pictures? Jeffrey, where are the pictures? There they are. He has very thick fingers. Look at those thick grippers. He's strong. He has a hot voice. Keith Silverstein, who also voices Zhongli for those who don't know, and Torbjorn. Why did I name both of the games that I didn't want to name? He has a kit that protects others. He's a ninja. And his moral compass might be a little fucked up, but I live on the edge, baby. Just saying. Why Talon? He's a real bitch. I could make him worse. He is 100% chewable. Zed might be edgy, but Talon is edgier, quite literally. He's a pretty boy. I don't know why they keep making him one, but it's doing things to me. And he's really good at parkour. That's pretty important. All right, that's Shen and Talon done. Next up, we have Crybaby. Now, you probably wonder, who is Crybaby? So Crybaby is Vash the Stampede. Specifically from the remake right now. Yeah, Crybaby. Why Vash? I don't actually know anything about the original Trigun, nor the anime, nor the manga. But hold on, let me just... He's very cute. He's a pathetic man who cries. I don't actually know the original, but a lot of people still like him. And, you know... I'm just saying, maybe, like, I know that he belongs to Wolfwood, but I'm just saying, I can do the same thing. Or I could take both. Again, I don't know. He's Blender material, and he's voiced by Johnny Youngbosh, who I actually really adore as a voice actor. So, nice. All right. That's it for Vash the Stampede. We're getting pretty close to the end now. Yeah, Oila did tell me that they're boyfriends, so I will respect that. Next up, we have Ardbert from Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. Why Ardbert? So he, yeah. He's very basic, but he's still hot. He is one of the best written characters ever. He's also very sad. He's a warrior main, so obviously I have a bias, a little bit. His voice is attractive, and yeah, again, he's very tragic, and I love that. Also, he is a ghost, so you could have hot ghost sex, and he is quite canonically inside you. I would chew this piece of paper if there wasn't anything on the other side. All right. Next up, I will let this one speak for itself. Anyways, all right. Next up, we have my Pokemon crushes. Jock, Cynthia, and Raihan. Yeah, these are my Pokemon crushes. Why? They're all hot. They're all very, very hot. All of them are very powerful trainers. They're very confident in what they do. They know what they're about. And they're all LGBTQ, and I don't make the rules. And they all dress amazing, or like disasters. So that's very attractive when they really are aware of who they are. Okay, all right. Next up, we have Dad of Boy. Okay, Dad of Boy. Why Kratos? So, he's very strong. Kratos is very strong, and we all know this. He's a fantastic character. He is a good father. He would love you with his entire being. So if you were to marry Kratos, he would treat you like a goddess, quite literally. I mean, he's probably amazing in bed based on the QuickTime event. Or the button mashing. I'm just saying probably. And his voice does melt you. That's pretty good. And then probably the very last point about him that makes him really attractive and kind of like stand out above a lot of them. He is in Fortnite. That's pretty based. Yeah. So, that's what makes Kratos very good. Okay. All right, guys. Next up, my Scottish wife, Corsica, from Hi-Fi Rush. You're probably thinking, why Corsica? She's very attractive, like so very attractive. Her accent makes me melt. I love Scottish accents. She's confident and authoritative. Authoritative, I don't know how to say that word, but you know. She can break me in two just by looking at me. And yeah, woman, pretty. Woman pretty. All right, guys. We are yeah, that is me up there. We are at the final three. The final three. And we started off strong with Chai Hi-Fi Rush. Hear me out, 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 please. Okay. Why Chai? Why Chai of all the characters? He has a personality that kind of goes over everything. I value characters a lot by their personality. He is very cute. And I have a weakness for dork characters. He's also an idiot. But he is always trying his best. And he always does try to better himself. Looking at him just makes me feral. And I quite literally will shove him in a blender. And that's why I like Chai. Okay. All right. Next up, the second character. You can't blame me for this one. It's Rika from Pokemon. I said that I showed my Pokemon crushes earlier, but she's in the top 3. You know, I can't. It's just, you know, Rika. Just hold on. I've got this. Hold on. I got this flower specifically for her. Miss Rika. I'm just saying. Anyways, why Rika? Well, she's quite literally the biggest crush I've ever had on any female character to date. She hits all of my types, quite all of them. I will want to love and cherish her for the rest of my life. Even though we haven't talked much, I want to be there for her. I will do whatever she wants. And, I will even take Clodsire. I will even take care of Clodsire for her. I just want to be around her. I just want to be there for her. I can't meme her. I love her so much. Also, on this card, I drew Clodsire. I'm not joking. All right. And now we come to the very last character. As much as I love Rika, there is unfortunately somebody who does triumph her. And, this is very embarrassing, but I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care. The ultimate baby girl. Reagan Arataka from Mob Psycho 100. There he is. Reagan Arataka, baby! I didn't even write anything down. I didn't write anything down for this character because I am that confident. I don't need to remember anything. Why do I like Reagan? Why do I like Reagan? Because he is very smart. He knows what he wants. I could grab him, crush him up, turn him into a little ball, eat him, spit him out, crush him again, yeah. Reagan Arataka. for those who have watched Mob Psycho, you probably understand to an extent. For those who have not watched Mob Psycho, you probably think I'm a fucking lunatic. Thanks, Mari. You probably think I'm out of my fucking mind. But, yeah, I can't get this man out of my brain. Wherever he is, I see him. I see him everywhere. And, if there is anything I can say about me liking Reagan to that extent, there is only one lesson that I can bestow upon you before I embarrass myself and say all of the nasty things that I could do to this man. The only lesson you need from this is you should watch Mob Psycho 100. Yeah. And that is the end of the presentation. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. I forgot my grade. Teacher, are you here? Is my teacher here? I don't think our son is here. Okay, okay. Sorry, I said, sorry, okay, here we go. Hello, teacher.
Hello.
I cannot hear you, 1 second.
We have a rubric.
Hold on.
Okay.
I can hear you now, I think.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, hello, teacher, hi.
Hello.
How did I do on my presentation?
We have two ways I can go about grading you. Either
Okay.
way, I took notes on both, and both are ready.
Okay, I don't mind, whichever.
Okay, I'm going to give you the option.
Okay,
We have a rubric to my left,
okay.
and we will just go bullet for bullet and see where you land. Or I have an aggregate of points, either positive or negative. Regardless, we're going to be pretty much starting out with a base of 28 points, and then going from there, and then figuring out your percentage.
Okay.
Which one do you want to go through?
I'll go with the second one.
Okay. Cool. I'm just going to go bullet for bullet here then.
Okay.
First things first, I know that you did curve this a little bit towards the middle to the end of the speech.
Mhm.
However, towards the beginning, there was a lot of foul language. I have to deduct a point. Sorry.
That's fair. I'm very sorry, sir. I'll better myself next time.
Okay. As you noticed throughout almost the entire thing, some animations, whether that be in whatever you want, were not used in the proper order. So,
Yes.
for example, you'd be talking about a character, and there'd just be a completely different character on the screen.
Yeah.
Which leads me into tech issues. Sometimes you would go on ahead and go through the, como se llama? You'd be talking and you'd be like, okay, where's the text that I want? Which leads me to my next point. I don't think that this was actually looked at all after it was created. It was just kind of put together, and you're like, all right, let's go.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Okay.
unfortunately what I did. I am sorry, sir.
Okay. Going further into that, there are a lot of grammar errors, spelling mistakes. Some slides were really overcrowded with content. The same like dullish gray was used just everywhere. It was something.
I get
Like,
it. Yes.
I understand that this was more or less trying to be professional. However, even in the professional world, they want it to look lively, and you're not like at a board meeting.
Yes,
All
understandable.
right.
Yeah.
One that I just kind of threw in was I saw Homestuck. I had to take a point off there.
That's fair. Yes, true. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go on.
So going back into being prepared, the presenter, you were not calm during this entire presentation. You were incredibly
yes.
bouncy.
Can I say something about that point though?
I understand being nervous in front of 1.2 thousand people is completely understandable.
Yeah.
However, a lot of the time, you can go on ahead and practice and practice and practice until you get it good and you understand where you want to be at.
Okay, sir.
What was it you would like to say?
What if I have ADHD?
Just like every school, I'm going to give you the same answer. Certainly, there's some sort of medication or a way to mitigate this.
Fair.
Okay.
Yes.
However, there was a certain slide where I did notice you started self-censorship. That was the slide where you added the tonal beep. It just completely censored what you were saying. I do appreciate the thoughtfulness.
Thank you.
That's an extra point.
Thank you.
However, the jar joke was slightly overused throughout.
Fair.
I'm gonna have to take off a half point. Still
Fair.
funny.
Okay.
However, do know for future.
Okay. Yes. But sir, I only put they, thems, and men in the jars. I never put a woman in the jar.
Does not matter.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Let me see here. The Titanfall slide was not about a character at all.
It was about BT.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, fair.
It was just about how Titanfall 2 is offline. I'm sorry, but that is a -3 points. However,
-3.
on the flip side, the flower for Rika, the amount of dedication you would have to that joke is a +2. So, realistically, the Titanfall was just a -1.
Okay, awesome.
So, one moment while I calculate this.
Okay.
So, I have 28 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 minus 0.5 minus 1 because plus 2 and 3. So out of a grand total of 28, you got 14.5 points.
Is that good?
So we're going to look at it like this. Each point was worth about 3.5 points. So 3.5 times 14.5. You got a 50%.
Yeah.
Which is, unfortunately for this class, failing. However, I do have to appreciate, at the very end, you did place in a picture of Voxer in a maid outfit.
Yes.
Which I'm going to just add as a base +7. So we're going to be ending up with 21 points this time. So 3.5 times 21. We end up with a 73.5, which is definitely passing. However, that is a mid-grade C.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. I hope to see that you do better in the future. And I'll see you next time you have to present.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, sir.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.